Hello, yogis, and welcome to our Monday Energize Vinyasa practice. So for today's class, we're really going to combine more of a Hatha practice with our Vinyasa practice. So the difference between Hatha and Vinyasa is Hatha, we hold postures for an extended period of time, and our Vinyasa practice, we move breath to movement. And so how we're going to incorporate these two together is we are going to come into a posture and we may incorporate a movement into that posture for 5 breaths, but hold the overall posture for those 5 breaths. So the intention and the theme this month is slowing down and being intentional. And I felt that combining these two practices was a great way to display how we can slow down and be more intentional on our yoga mats and in our yoga practice. So each posture, we're going to focus on 5 breaths. And so I just want you to plant that seed in the back of your mind, plant that awareness in the back of your mind. And there will be things that I cue to help you connect to those breaths in each posture. So you'll be counting on your breath within yourself, but we're going to move really mindfully and intentionally throughout today's practice. Let's start by tuning into our breath and setting our intention. We'll start in an easy seat and we'll bring one hand to our heart and one hand to our belly. Close down your eyes, ground down into your sits bones and get nice and tall through the crown of the head, lengthening the crown up, paralleling the chin to the floor. And then let's start to take some deep belly breaths. Inhale as you send the breath deep into the belly. Feel the lungs expand. Feel the entire torso expand. And then open mouth exhale as if you're fogging up a mirror in front of your face. Make it audible. And again, big breath in, send it to the belly, fill the lungs, fully expand, pause at the top. Open mouth exhale, breathe it out. And again, big breath in, send it into the belly, fill the lungs, fully expand, pause at the top. And open mouth exhale, breathe it out. We'll do 2 more. Big breath in, fully expand. Open mouth exhale, fully release. Big breath in, fully expand. Big breath out, fully release. And then let's activate our Ujjayi breath, which is inhales and exhales through the nose. You can gently press your tongue against the roof of your mouth to create some restriction in the back of your throat. You can bring your hands down onto your knees and really focus on this breath. It's an audible breath in the back of the throat. Ujjayi means to control or restrict. So we create that restriction in the back of the throat by pressing the tongue against the roof or by allowing the tongue to relax and rest into the back of the throat. It almost sounds like Darth Vader once you activate this, and we're going to want to keep and maintain this breath as we move through our practice. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And then let's get into our movements. Inhale here. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. And then inhale, lift your nose to the ceiling. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, lift your nose to the ceiling. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, nose to ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, nose to ceiling. Last round. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, nose to the ceiling. Come back through neutral, coming into the shoulders. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, let them fall down. Inhale up, exhale, release. Inhale up, exhale, release. Inhale up, exhale, release. Like really let them fall down. Last one. Inhale up, exhale, release. Bring your palms to touch. Clasp the hands together and let's do some figure eights with the wrist. Stay connected to your breath. 5 breaths here. Let's change direction. 2 more breaths. Last breath here. Come through center. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, plant the right hand down, reach the left hand. Keep the palm facing to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, flip the palm and draw it straight out. Flip the palm, inhale up. Flip the palm, exhale, press it down. Flip the palm, inhale up. Flip the palm, exhale down. 2 more. Flip the palm, inhale up. Flip the palm, exhale down. Last one, flip the palm up, inhale. Flip the palm down, exhale. Inhale through center. Exhale, plant the left hand down, right hand reaches, palm faces away. Flip the palm, exhale, draw it down. Inhale, up, palm up. Flip, exhale, press it down. Flip the palm, inhale up. Flip the palm, exhale down. 2 more, flip the palm, inhale up. Flip the palm, exhale down. Last one, flip the palm, inhale up. Flip the palm, exhale down. Inhale, both come through center. Exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Left hand, right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the right shoulder back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the gaze back. 3 more breaths here. Send the breath deep into the belly. 2 more breaths. Full, complete breaths. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand, left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the left shoulder back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the gaze back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press the right hand into the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale fully. 1 more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale fully. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead through center. Exhale, plant your hands down, shifting yourself into a tabletop position. Let's set our tabletop up nice and sturdy, spreading the fingers wide, checking in that the shoulders are stacked right over the wrists. Really press the heels of the palm in. Let the shoelace side of the feet press into the mat. Let's press the toes into the floor, sink the hips back, open through the arches, and then come back forward and let the toes come down. Inhale here. Exhale, press back. Inhale forward. Let the toes come down. Toes press. Exhale, press back. Inhale forward. Let the feet come down. Press the toes in. Exhale back. 1 more. Neutral. Shoelace side of the feet down. Press the toes in. Exhale, press it back. Come back to neutral. Let the toes, the shoelace side of the feet come down. Cat cows. Inhale, arch the spine, lift the gaze, shine the chest forward. Exhale, round the spine, head hangs heavy, press through the palms, tuck the chin to chest. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, Press, squeeze the belly button to the spine, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round, squeeze the belly button to the spine, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round and press. One more round. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round and press. Back to your neutral tabletop position. We're going to do circles with the hips, create that neutral tabletop. Maybe that means that you need to tuck the tailbone under and activate through the core, squeezing the belly button to the spine. And let's shift the hips over to the right, back, left, forward. Right, back, left, forward. Two more, add in the breath. Exhale as you sink back. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you sink back. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale, sink back. Inhale, come forward. Let's change direction. Left, back, right, forward. Add in the breath, 5 on this side. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you round back. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you round back. 3 more. The breath is the key to today's practice. 5 breaths. Come through center. And we're going to walk our hands, one hand print forward, sink the hips down, lift the toes, lift the gaze, arch through the spine. Exhale, press back, child's pose, toes together, knees apart. Inhale, come forward, waving the spine forward, lift the toes, lift the gaze. Exhale, press back. 3 more. Inhale, wave the spine forward. Exhale, press back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, press back. Last one. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, press back. And let's flip our toes. Press your hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Start to pedal out your feet, bending into one knee, bending into the other. We'll take 5 breaths here in our down dog. Checking in with your foundation, feet are hip width distance. That might be closer than you think. Hands are shoulder width distance, so you want the hands coming right out of the shoulder socket. Hips are pressing up and back. Find some stillness. Let's take 2 more breaths here in our down dog. Look forward, step forward. In between the hands to the top of your mat, gentle bend in the knees as you slowly come all the way up to standing. Let's get our mountain pose set up nice and sturdy. So you want your toes pointed at 12 o'clock. Maybe your feet are zipped up, or maybe there's some space. Tuck your tailbone under and get nice and tall from the tailbone through the crown of the head. So we're wanting to create that nice neutral spine here. Let's roll our palms, palm facing forward as we open up a little bit more through the chest. Let's take 5 breaths in this stable mountain pose. Maybe you close down your eyes and maybe you press your toes into the floor to really feel that stability from the floor all the way through the crown of the head. 3 more breaths here. And then we're going to move breath to movement through our sun salutation A. Last big breath here. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, palms touch, lift your gaze. Exhale, forward fold, ride your breath all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, lengthen the crown forward. Exhale, forward fold, plant your hands, step your feet back into your high plank. Always an option to come down onto your knees. You want your core to be nice and engaged. Shoulders are stacked over your wrists. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale as you lower to a hover or all the way down. Squeeze the elbows in. Unflip the toes. Press through the palms, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Look forward, step forward. Let's stay hinged forward here. Heel toe your feet hip width distance apart. Good measurement is 2 fist distance. Take your fists, place them between your feet, and then let your head hang heavy and let's grab opposite elbows in ragdoll, shifting the body from side to side for 5 breaths. Letting the crown hang heavy, releasing any tension from the neck, releasing any tension from the arms. And then release the hands down, heel toe the feet back toward one another for that mountain position. Bend in the knees as you inhale, come all the way up, and let's pause in our mountain pose. Roll those palms back forward, tuck the tailbone under. Get tall from the tailbone through the crown. 5 breaths here, closing down the eyes. And we're going to move through a sun salutation B, pausing in our warrior 1, warrior 2, reverse warrior, triangle, and extended side angle for 5 breaths each. So now you know what's coming. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, lift your gaze. Exhale, forward fold, ride the breath all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, lengthen forward. Exhale, forward fold, plant your hands, step your feet back into that high plank. Zip the legs up nice and tight, core is engaged, press through your palms. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale as you lower to a hover or all the way down, squeeze the elbows in, unflip the toes, press through the palms, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Let's inhale the right leg high. Take a moment, roll out your ankle in your 3-legged dog. Look between your hands, step your foot all the way through between your hands, slow and controlled, slow and controlled. Plant the back heel down at a 45-degree angle and then rise with the upper body. That back foot, we're going to get really stable and solid here before we take our 5 breaths. The back foot is at that 45-degree angle, kind of pointing toward the top left corner of your mat. And then you want to bend into your front knee, stacking your knee over your ankle. This is where a mirror in your practice is really handy. Then shift the awareness into the outside edge of the back foot and really press the back foot into the mat. Then sweep your arms up, and here we're going to take 5 big breaths. You can close down your eyes or keep your eyes open. Spin your pinkies in and draw your shoulders away from your ears. Let's breathe here. You can count the breath in your own mind if you like. 2 more breaths in our warrior 1. Press into the outside edge of that back foot. Sink into the front knee. Last breath, let's inhale, lengthen through the fingers. And then exhale, open up to your warrior 2. So you may need to heel toe that back foot a little bit further to widen your stance. For this, the back foot is parallel to the back side of the mat. You have heel to arch alignment with the feet, and you want the knee stacked over the front ankle. So that might mean you need to widen or shorten your stance. Shoulders are stacked right over your hips. And then your chest is open, gaze is forward. Palms are palm facing down. Squeeze the fingers together. 5 breaths here. Feel stable, feel sturdy. Maybe shift your awareness in the back foot and press the outside edge in. Maybe shift your awareness into the front foot and press into your big toe. 3 more breaths. 2 more. Last one. Reverse your warrior, drop your back hand down and reach your front hand back, almost high-fiving the space behind you. So your feet don't move for your reverse warrior. You keep your warrior 2 legs. There's always the option to take the back hand and reach for your front hip and maybe press the front hip away as you lengthen a little bit more through your side body and lift your gaze. 3 more breaths here. Feel that opening through your side body. 1 more breath. Extended side angle. Drop your right hand to your right knee as you shift your weight forward, and then reach your left hand forward, lengthening through your whole side body. 5 breaths here. Press into the back foot, reach the front fingers forward. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. Last one. Bring that lifted hand, drop it down to the mat. Plant your right hand down, bump up on your back toes, send your right foot back to meet your left, and let's take it through that chaturanga. Really mindful and intentional. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower, squeeze the elbows in, unflip the toes, press through the palms, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Take a moment, roll out your ankle. Look between your hands. Step that left foot all the way through between your hands. Pop your back heel down at that 45-degree angle, and let's set up for our warrior one. So that back foot, maybe you have heel to heel alignment with your feet, or maybe there's a little bit more width between your feet. It depends on your body, and we really want to take the hips and square them forward. That's the most important piece, is the hips squared forward, and that's what will determine how much width there is between your feet. The back foot is pointed toward the top right corner of your mat. Bend into the front knee, stacking the knee over the ankle, and then inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, spin the pinkies in, drop the shoulders away from the ears. 5 breaths here. Press into the outside edge of the back foot, the big toe of the front foot. Feel the floor press back, feel into that stability. 3 more breaths. 2 more. Last one. Open up to your warrior two. You may need to heel toe that back foot out slightly. Back foot's parallel to the back side of the mat. Heel to arch alignment with the feet. Bend into the front knee so that your knee's stacked over your ankle. Again, a mirror can be really helpful here for your practice. Shoulders are stacked right over your hips. Open up the arms, gazes forward. Squeeze the fingers together, activating through the arms. 5 breaths here. Maybe you press into the outside edge of that back foot, feeling that engagement, feeling that strength in your warrior two. 3 more breaths. And 2. Last one. Without moving your legs, reverse your warrior, taking the front hand, reaching back. The back hand can come down. Maybe you take it for a wrap around to your opposite hip crease. Lengthen through your side body. 5 breaths. Breathe into that side body. Maybe you press the hip away as you lengthen the fingers back. 2 more breaths. Coming into your extended side angle, left elbow, left knee, right hand reaches forward. Again, I encourage you to squeeze the fingers together, sink forward, lengthen through that side body. Maybe press into the outside edge of the back foot. 3 more breaths here. Lift yourself back into your warrior two. Plant your left hand down. Right hand comes down. Step back into that high plank. And let's take it through our final chaturanga. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower. Be intentional. Be mindful. Unflip the toes. Press through the palms, upward facing. Exhale, press back, downward facing. Let's come down onto our knees. Walk our hands back toward our body, shift ourselves over, and extend our legs out long. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Let's take 5 breaths in our forward fold, lengthening out through the backside of the body. Two more breaths here. Walk your hands back. Take that right leg, cross it over the left, plant the foot down, inhale, arms up. Exhale, let's twist to the right. Can use the left elbow to guide the knee across. 5 breaths here. Plant the right hand down for stability. Stay as straight as you can through the spine. Draw your gaze back. 3 more breaths here. Body comes through center. Extend that right leg out. Left leg comes up to the outside edge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. You can use that right elbow to guide the left knee across the front line of the body. Plant the left hand down. Stay nice and straight through the spine. And breathe. 5 breaths. Drawing your gaze back. Sending your breath deep into your belly. Come back through neutral. Plant the hands down. Extend that leg out. Let's shift ourselves forward on our mat if we need to. Reach forward. Come all the way down to your back. Draw your knees into your chest. Gently rock side to side. 5 breaths here. Draw your forehead toward your knees. Squeeze your knees in. Draw that forehead in, turning yourself into a tiny ball. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then let everything come out. Palms come down by your side. Let your body come down. Shift anything that needs to be shifted. Maybe it's about bringing the shoulders underneath the body, flipping the palms, palm facing up, maybe drawing the fingers together, closing down the eyes, and allowing the energy that we mixed up, that we activated, that we moved, that we breathed through us to pulsate, to radiate throughout our body as we're in our final resting pose. Take a couple deep breaths. Let's draw our knees in toward our chest. Once again, gently rock side to side. Grab the backs of your knees and rock yourself all the way up into your easy seat, cross-legged, ground down into your sitting bones. Let's press our palms together, tuck our chin to our chest, and we're going to take 5 more deep breaths here. Acknowledging ourselves for showing up on our mat. Being grateful for our body and everything it just did. Being grateful for our breath and the life force that it allows us to move with. Being grateful for the awareness that this practice allowed us, any thoughts, any feelings. And being grateful for this life. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up for yourself, for moving, for slowing down, for being intentional. It's always my honor to share this practice with others. The light, the love, the wisdom in me sees, honors, reflects, and encourages the light, the love, the wisdom in you. Namaste. I hope to see you again on your mats very, very soon. And until then, may your light be your guide. If you like this video, be sure to save it. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to share it. Be sure to favorite it. I hope to see you again soon. Mwah.